Artificial intelligence, or AI, is a new form of technology that has emerged over the last couple of decades. It involves machines using intelligence in order to perform tasks. It's now integrated into most of our phones and electronic devices. We can see this with things like iPhone's Siri, Amazon's Echo, or better known as Alexa, or even Gmail's new email prediction function. I sat down with Professor Alan Smeaton, an artificial intelligence expert, and we chatted all about what artificial intelligence is, what it means for us, and whether robots really will take over the world. What is artificial intelligence? Just a bit of an explainer for people like myself who aren't great with science or technology.
Yeah, it's when you get effectively when you get computer systems to do things that we used to think were intelligent.
People associate artificial intelligence with things like robots and things like that, but I know it's used in, many more sort of everyday ways that we wouldn't even think about.
Yeah.
So, how would we use artificial intelligence in our everyday lives that we wouldn't even notice?
We do. It's right under your nose.
Yeah.
Right? Every time you pick up that device, right? Do you have an iPhone or an Android?
I have an iPhone.
Oh, great. Do you want to take it out?
Yeah.
I'm not going to look at your pictures or anything, but go to your camera app.
Yeah.
Okay? And go to the picture icon.
Yeah.
And click on all photos.
Yeah.
All right? And you see the search box there.
Yeah.
Type in something.
Okay. I'll type in dog.
Yeah. This is the part where you go, oh, wow.
Yeah, all the pictures of my dog.
All dogs. They're all dogs. Okay. And you can do dogs and cats and horses and sun and sky, but try something hard. More difficult. Something that isn't. A dog is an easy thing to identify because it's a dog, right? And we know what looks like a dog or whatever. But try something that isn't a thing. Try swimming.
Okay. Oh yeah. There's just pictures of. I took some pictures of ducks a while ago. So. Yeah.
Try something that's a little bit more difficult to put your finger on, like a wedding.
Yeah, I haven't been to any weddings, although there is a picture of my Debs.
Close enough. So what makes a wedding is people dressed up, right? Yeah. And I presume you're the same for your Debs, okay? Yeah. And quite often when people do these weddings, they'll get first communion.
Yeah.
Photographs. Right, now you're laughing there because what's the similarity between a wedding and a first communion?
The dress.
The dress. Right? So a dog is an obvious one, or a cat is an obvious one. And doing that from all of the thousands and thousands of your photographs that you have, right, that's pretty clever. And you said this picture of your dog, so it's the same dog, but it's the same dog from different angles, different perspectives, sometimes upside down, sometimes back to front, sometimes rolling in the grass. The backgrounds are all different, the lighting is all different, but it still does it. But it's only a dog. But for weddings or Debs or first communions, what is it that makes that? It isn't a single thing. It's a much more complex thing. So there's a great example that is literally under everybody's nose of the use of artificial intelligence.
Do you think AI has a potential to maybe take over some jobs? What are the issues that would be of maybe if a computer can do everything, what's the point of people doing it?
So there's some roles that we have in society that will not and cannot be replaced by computers. Okay, so any kind of person to person, which involves care. Okay, so nurses are not going to be replaced, and doctors are not going to be replaced, and teachers are not going to be replaced. But for each of those kind of roles, computers or AI can assist with and can offer help with those people doing those jobs. Okay, you're still not going to get somebody, you're not going to get a robot collecting your bin outside, right? Or sweeping the streets or cutting the grass, right? Although there are robot-y things that do those kind of things. So jobs are kind of on a scale where there's some that there's no way they can have any influence. And up at the other end, there's roles where the job can be replaced by something which is more automated. And it tends to be that the more likely a job is to be replaced by artificial intelligence or automated, the more simple it is to do. So what people the initial thing is, and you started it with saying, are robots going to replace us? Robots are going to replace, and artificial intelligence is going to replace the more mundane and the more repeatable, and the ones which require less intelligence or less mental rather than the physical things. You're still going to get bricklayers laying bricks, right? And road sweepers sweeping roads, because there's skills involved in doing things like bricklaying. And as you go up the sort of the salary scale and value change, there's going to be more and more. We're going to see computers and AI used to help with people's jobs.